Hello everyone and welcome to the weekly Wednesday lunchtime live stream on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I am DDO's community manager Cordovan, and I'll be with you for the next hour. I am on hardcore, and we don't have a lot of news today, so we'll see what we dig up with Q&A. I will talk a little bit about the bonuses, including the return of Crystal Cove. A few other things as well, but we don't have any kind of big news to talk about today that I can think of, at least, right off the top of my head. I'm on hardcore. Let's see if we can make some progress, question mark. I guess an end is also progress if I were to die, but at the same time, I'm going to try to not die. I've got just a couple of quests to knock out at level 3 before I take level 8. And so we're going to, I guess, do that today while we hang out a little bit and just see whatever's going on. So for the most part, in terms of what we have going on the DDO side, it's we have a small patch being worked on, as I understand, but not much that I've heard about what's in it. So it should be pretty minor, I would think. And otherwise, it's really just an event that we can talk about here, and that is the return of Crystal Cove. We have Crystal Cove set to begin late morning Eastern Time on Thursday, May 27th. So not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, Crystal Cove will be active. And we have it set to run. This literally just got set a couple days ago, so yesterday. Set through June 13th. So there we go. So a week from tomorrow it'll start, and it'll run through Sunday, June 13th, being shut off in the morning of Monday, June 14th. So that's pretty cool. There isn't anything new in Crystal Cove this time around, but we have had requests to bring it back recently, and for a while now, from people who want a shot at the gear that is there. So that's the main impetus to bring out Crystal Cove this time around. We normally would prefer to wait until we have something kind of new to show, but in this particular case, hey, people want it. There's a gap in the calendar, let's do it. So we have Crystal Cove starting a week from tomorrow and running through June 13th. This weekend's bonus, by the way, is a Treasure Hunter plus 10 and a plus 20% crafting boost. So that's some pretty cool stuff. If you're into that, that'll start late morning Eastern Time tomorrow and run through Sunday. So I have done Shanto Core, but I have not done the Sacred Helm. So, let us do that, shall we? Where can you get this flaming sword? You can get this flaming sword. This is the cosmetic Borderlands Warrior Sword, and I believe I've got an aura set to it, which is, I can't remember, I'm gonna say the Sharn aura? Is that it? I also need to remember how to get to Griezix. I think it's this way, right? North on the map? Yep, there we go. Alright. So, otherwise, you know, we've got June, or through June is the hardcore season here. I know I've seen a couple people ask about kind of what's the plan on that. It's been posted since the start at ddo.com hardcore, basically through June. So, still some time to do what you need to do. Can I talk like a pirate today? I actually don't have a very good pirate accent. But yar, I'll do my best. With the range pass on the upcoming Horizon Walker tree, will we see any Arcane Archer Deepwood Sniper changes? Arcane Archer is rather lackluster, to be honest, according to Master Rawl from YouTube. I have not heard of any concrete plans to do any work on that, although I have heard, you know, I know there's an understanding that we would like to do a little bit of work on those trees. so I don't have like a kind of an immediate bit of news for you. But, you know, I can say that it's something we are aware of that we'd like to get to, perhaps, in the future. Do I still have my rogue from last week? I wonder if I do. If I have my cleric, oh no, I don't have my rogue. Well, I think I might need one, right? I can't remember if there's traps in this, quest. But I'm pretty sure the answer is yes. Plus, I have Red Fang to do after this. So, we're gonna definitely need a rogue. So I'm gonna do this the old-fashioned way and buy a rogue on stream because everyone loves it when I do that. Sorry, but I need a rogue. This is not happening without. So, hi Olivia. And as long as you were there, ticking down, let's bring you out for this quest. You say both avoidable, Strim Tom, but you know who you're talking to here. Avoidable is, you know... That's a word that is not often applied to me. Okay, anyway. Are there plans to release the names of the new DDO Players Council, or is it being kept private anonymous? It is not being kept private anonymous, but we haven't really felt the need to publish a list of names either. So I don't know how exactly to phrase that, other than that. We could, I guess. But since they're not a representative body, it really doesn't matter. You know, there's nothing the Players' Council... It kind of the whole idea of publishing a list sort of presumes that they're a representative body, which they have never been explicitly, right? So, I'm not quite sure what to say about that one exactly. We could, but it sounds like a lot of busy work for a little benefit. Okay, I'm still okay there. There's one. See what I'm talking about, Strim Tom? That's what I mean by avoidable. That's what I mean by avoidable. Avoidable to the regular person does not necessarily apply to me. I mean, I do avoid it after I set it off. So it's not that I don't avoid it. It's just, you know... I guess you have to separate avoid by initially avoid. And, there you are. Yep, there we go. Thankfully, I'm okay. Ish. I'm still an idiot, but I'm okay. Alright. There we are. Thought the, is the trap box really on the other side? Gosh darn it. No? You just have to avoid it? Or is Olivia just not able to spot this trap? That seems weird. Alright. Let's just do it the Cordovan way, which is run through and heal myself after. Okay. That's a good plan on hardcore. Yeah. That's not gonna come back to haunt me someday. Now, let's see if I can find it this time. Why? I'm surprised I can't really find this, though. What am I... Oh, I just need to run through the middle here. Okay. Normally I would see this. I happen to have three spotlights in my face. The benefit is it looks a little less... The camera setup makes it look slightly nicer. The downside is it's actually a little harder to see your stream when your gameplay when you've got spotlights in your face. I guess it's a common YouTuber problem, as it were, but still. Its impact should not be underestimated. Yeah. It also makes for a nice excuse. However, I'm heading into Red Fang after this. I need to get my act together or I'm gonna die in there. Even at level 7. Red Fang will kill me if I'm not smart. So we'll see. We'll see. That's true. I could have Flower summon the spider if I need to, but I'm not particularly worried about it for this quest in particular. I'd rather not have the spider gathering any aggro, and I'd rather just deal with it myself. But yeah, I'm currently... So the reason I'm getting that message is I currently have a Copish I'm using. But normally I have a longsword that I'm using because I get some nice bonuses for using a longsword with this build. This looks trappy. Yep. Alright, I don't want... Oh, there you go. Okay. Good timing on that. Alright, and I'll get to chat here while I'm shrining. Let me do that. I've been kind of ignoring chat. Everything can be a trap if it really tries. Now, that's my kind of advice. Flower... Yeah, we already talked about the spider. We had been publishing the list of members. So what happened with the DDO Players Council is it ended up getting kind of stagnant due to having shifting ownership within Standing Stone Games, along with just sort of a lot of other stuff that took time. So the prior DDO Players Council hung around for really a couple of years, and some people moved in and out. and we added, you know, gosh, probably something in the range of a dozen or so people at least over the time, and it just kind of ended up being more like almost the Mournlands it had originally replaced. So, you know, not that long ago, I guess it is now, we refreshed the Players' Council. You know, it's now under the ownership of Kokoma Jobo, and we've got, you know, someone really directly working on it in a way that allows for a more regular membership update and what have you. So anyway, as part of that, we could. I mean, there's nothing saying we can't publish the list. It just, you know, it never really mattered. The only reason it mattered is to largely fuel forum arguments from people who believed that the council was something it was not. You know. But, sure, we could do that. It has come to my attention that, oh, there we do have the chat box. Good, good. Nicely done, me. See, that's another case of the Cordovan way on avoidance. See how I avoided that? Yeah, it was pretty nicely done. There we go. All right. All right. Yeah, the cosmetic effect, gosh, I wish I could remember. It's the one that came with the Sharn collector's edition or whatever. They kind of, I can't think of the formal name of it right now. But it's the aura effect that came with that. And I agree, it's pretty cool looking. That's why I'm using it. Yeah. Ah, it's a lot. Okay. No mimics so far. Guess we'll see how that goes. Yep. So, related to Chanticleer, over the weekend on Saturday, I had a really fun time DMing a sort of kind of return to Chanticleer kind of for D&D night on DDO stream. The reason being is that I am not going to be available to live broadcast everything in the coming months. So I pre-recorded something pretty cool. And what did I do wrong there? Okay, yeah, here we go. And so the first part went out on Sunday, and the second part will go out third Sunday in June. And it'll be either two or three parts. It depends how long it ends up being when I edit it down. But it was a really good time, and it was really an opportunity to kind of return to some of the themes of this campaign. And we were all on video this time, both Dungeon Master and players, which is a little different for D&D Night on DDO Stream historically. And it went really well, and I was able to go into, the dungeon and get some cool video and screenshots and things like that. And I thought it went pretty well. So if anyone's interested, you can check that out over on Twitch and on YouTube. All right, let me get to the scary that I play without locking my toolbars. It is a little weird. I've always been like this. I don't know why. It doesn't cause me a lot of problems, thankfully. Can I say it's not caused me any problems? No. Has it caused me fewer problems than my inability to not walk into obvious traps? No. So it's fine. All right. I'm going to try to peg that guy with a person, and then I should basically do the rest. Except, of course, you save. I'm going to put my hires on aggressive. I do have something in the range of 50%. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That's a little scary. Oh, I'm afeared. That's what's going on. Okay. Alright. That went fine. There is no problem at all with that. Alright. I'm sure this will go too. I am a little low on spell points. I actually do have a freebie mnemonic I could chug, but I think I'll be alright. I think I'll be fine. Famous last word. I'll be fine. I've got hirelings to help. I also have a hireling trap. There we go. Yep. I do like my searing light. I don't know that I should have got hit by that, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not complaining. Yeah. And yes, on the shrine. Forge Wraith, yes, thank you. Twitch chat, Forge Wraith. That is the weapon aura. So what are we working on now for Update 50? So Update 50, this question comes from YouTube. Update 50 is Saltmarsh. And, we're going to have more information about that as we get closer to it. But it is our next classic pack. An adaptation of Sinister's Secret of Saltmarsh. And so that's next. And that should be hitting Lamania, not too long from now. You know what? I'm going to give myself fire protection too. Okay. I do have Night Shield on, so I'm okay there.
Reeks with the smell of rancid blood.
I'm letting the hirelings pull the egg out. There you go. Why, hello. All right. No mimics yet. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm not quite sure what else we can say about Saltmarsh. It's something that, we'll be talking quite a bit more about in the future. But at the moment. It still just got +8 regular full plate for armor right now, but it does have magical sheltering 8, so kind of hard to give that one up. I think I could update my shield, by 1 point, but I kind of want my vitality 8. I don't know. We'll see. I guess nothing really on this in this reward list yet. Thoughts on shields getting a damage rework, enhancements, or feats that actually apply for shields to change modifiers? So are you talking about something along the lines of like a heavily armored combatant style line of feats, except for the enhancement, enhancement bonus of the shields you're wearing? There already are quite a few... damage rework. Yeah, well... I haven't really heard of anything like that. Kind of a cool idea, though. I don't know. Uh-oh. I think I need to... I'm running low on spell components. There we go. Can the Mac client running within 32-bit wine access Lamania? No. Unless I am... Oh gosh. Unless I'm mistaken, we do not currently support a Mac client for Lamania. I know there have been... there have been times in the past where, maybe I should at least call my hireling, huh? Maybe I shouldn't be playing this today. Maybe I am dooming myself to death because I am just having a hard time paying attention. Yeah. It'll up the tension. There we go. It's production value. Okay. No, I have not heard of plans to do that. Sorry. How is everything going today? I mean, in my personal life, I'm busy. Yeah. On my stream, I'm not playing very well. I don't know.
Two signal crystals rest on either
I'm feeling
side
fine.
of the door.
Yeah. Actually, I had a really good time playing that D&D session last Saturday, and I'm really happy with the result, minus some additional audio work that I need to do here for the next session. And that unfortunately I didn't catch when I was doing that. I have a little bit of an audio equalization issue between Discord and my voice that'll be taken care of for the next episode.
Of a deep shaft descending into the unknown.
So, someone is doing a wish list question. They would like us to update Warlock. Don't think that's on our immediate agenda. You know, we've got, I think the next big systems work will be related to the Epic Destiny system, which, you know, is getting a pretty significant update. Additionally, we have talked about potentially for update 50 here, doing some work on the seal, shard, and scroll system. I think our mimic is trapped. Alright. Huh. That's kind of weird. Guess we'll leave the mimic be. Do I know the safe path in the poison trap room? I theoretically do. I guess we'll see. Yes. Thank you, Grasskitch, for bringing this one up in Twitch chat. We are investigating an issue where some deaths appear to not be being reported over in the world broadcast of the hardcore server. We've been looking into it and don't yet have the answer as to why it is happening. But thank you for for reminding me about that. That is something we are both aware of and are working on. So there you go. So anyway, I guess to kind of go back to the question about just redoing Warlock or something like that. One, I'm not sure that Warlock's really in that bad a place, but also, yeah, okay, let's just say you do feel it's in a really bad place. We've got Epic Destinies and other stuff that is a priority right now.
A signal crystal is set in the wall. Perhaps it is tied to a door somewhere.
Right. I will scream upon my death, I'm not useless!
Though there appears to be a way through the space,
Okay, I can do this. Yeah. I know it is. Yeah. We shall see if this is the end. This would be. Here's the good news. This would be my first death on hardcore. I've somehow managed to not die so far. I've got this character at level, well, what, banking 8. And I've got another one that just hit 7. So, you know, not too bad for me anyway. My goals, as it were, are very simple. If I can at least hit level 12, then I'll be doing better than last year, which is essentially my goal every year. Or every season. So. All right. Go. Okay, doesn't want to go, huh? Fine. Gonna make me do it. So doomed. I don't have a jump. Well, actually, I could get my... Do I actually even have a jump potion? I'll take that. I'll take that. Take that. Take that. I do not. Alright, well. Alright. Alright. There we go. Alright, so far so good. That was a little nerve-wracking, but there we go. I did it. I did it. Please don't nerf Warlock. I've not really heard of any plans to do so. I should be using Shadow instead, huh? Okay. Resist. Go. All right. Well, I mean, it's true the Cordovan way works. I mean, it is functional. It may not look the best. Yeah. It's certainly not recommended. But, I've somehow managed to make it work.
The cobwebs here are thicker, as if a more potent
As I die in the next trap.
Spiders. Red Fang must be near.
Alright. I'm just glad I didn't die in that fire trap at the very start. That was stupid. That was truly stupid. I have no excuse. I mostly just try to set a hireling on aggressive and ping it with ranged. That's how I've been taking care of the mimics. That plus mandatory acid resistant protection. That's good enough. Uh... Alright. I'll check out those goggles later, maybe. Might be something, I can wear.
Chittering noises of alarm rise around you as you breach the heart of Red Fang's lair.
It's true. I could just... I think you're right. I think you're right. Let me, Fire Eater 777 says on, Twitch, I think not enough people know about B for loot all. I tend to agree. I don't do it either. I use the button. But it is true. It is true. I've still got acid resist, so I'm okay. Look at that. So I'm gonna open the chest, and assuming it's not a mimic, I'll do B. Boink! And it all goes into your, inventory. Greedy and go for the troll? I wanted the 2 chests, to be honest. I wasn't that concerned about it. And it was just a calculation about, you know, I'd rather have the opportunity to get a little more loot. No, that's not gonna do anything. Nope. It's got nothing there. If it wasn't lower, oh, whatever. Okay. So, the next couple of quests I'm going to run, I think that'll probably, I'll get there for today. And let me do a couple of quick, maintenance things and things while I'm talking. I'll go through the questions, maybe reiterate the bonuses and what have you. But, otherwise, I think the next mission for me is going to be, I've got 2 Tangleroot quests, the first 2 parts of Tangleroot to pop through. Once I do that, all the level 3s will be cleared. I'll take level 8. As long as I'm doing Tangleroot, I'll clear out all the level 4s at least of Tangleroot, and maybe go a little beyond that as well. And that's really the goal here for Mock Duck in the short term. So far, things are going okay. You know, the only incompetence is that brought upon by myself. Of which there is plenty, but that's fine. We'll see how it goes. But overall, I did survive. Actually, is Deadly 3 better than Seeker 2 and Accuracy 3? Probably not, right? I'm also actually going to real quick, because I know it bothers people sometimes on stream when I don't do my daily dice. Or not daily dice, sorry, but, yeah, daily dice. Where's my brain today? Level 5. Looks like I'm banking 6 on Gamogul. And, but I want to give daily dice to this character. I have a rogue I've kind of been playing with the guild when I don't have a, when I've already done the quest on Mokduk here. I've got this Gamogul, who I'm just kind of bringing along. And this person is a rogue. So I don't have that rogue problem, or at least am less likely to. And so I've been playing this character as well. But this character is also is lower, is not my current main. This will be the person that that I start playing not once Mokduk dies, because Mokduk's totally not going to die. But this is also the character that got that amazing daily dice roll a week ago Saturday. Do I still have it, or where did I put that? I've got a +7 strength tome on this character, along with this Verdant Crest of Wave armor that I got from daily dice. Yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, that, I guess, is largely the show today. I'm not going to get started on Tangleroot at the, before the end of the show here, so... any short tips on what will be changing with Epic Destinies and on Epic levels? Marco from Facebook asks. It's too early to talk about that today, but we do have a lot of work planned related to Epic Destinies. We've talked about it some over the past year or so already. It's going to be a pretty comprehensive update to the Epic Destiny system itself. So in terms of what's changing, some of the key structure in terms of the trees and that will not be changing, but some of the trees even are going to be changing. So, you know, we'll have a lot more to say about that later, but it's a pretty comprehensive update to Epic Destinies that we'll be doing here later this year. Can I take a look at your Epic Destiny problem? Yes. I understand you're having a long time, Rodolfo, on Facebook, getting your Epic Destiny issue resolved with customer service. I did see that forum thread, and I know that I've passed that forum thread to CS. I know that they're busy right now, but they are aware of it and will hopefully resolve your issues soon. I always have mail. Answer my mail? No. I ignore my mail, for the most part. I don't get much mail. I suppose I could look. I did put a few things on the Platt auction house. Let's see if anyone bought my gear. Oh, I don't have mail right now on this character. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Well, I think that's going to wrap it up then with the show here today. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We'll be back next week with more. Today was really more of just kind of a hangout, I guess, than something with a lot of substantive information. But hey, we do have Crystal Cove hitting a little over a week from today. And again, to reiterate the bonus for this weekend, it is a +10 Treasure Hunter boost, along with a 20% crafting XP boost. So that'll be kicking off late tomorrow morning Eastern time and running through Sunday. All right, thank you very much, everybody, for being here, and I'll see you next week.